What's up, YouTube? I am back. I know it took me a while, but I'm new to this, so it's gonna take me a while regardless. So we are back. I know I made a statement on my TikTok and said that I will be changing things up just a little bit because I like playing the game, but at the same time, I still want to give good quality information. So I'm dividing things up. So like some clips you might see on my YouTube channel will strictly be me game playing and streaming, and of course talking about business or whatever on my streams. But at the same time, you'll see different clips of me just talking about stuff, about business, about personal things, whatever the case may be. So I said on my TikTok that I'm doing a credit series, meaning that I'm gonna have 3 different videos talking about credit, how it's used, what it's used for, what is credit, like just the basic stuff of credit. Because a lot of people that I'm starting to realize, well, I'm starting to realize a lot of people that don't understand credit the right way, they understand it the wrong way, but they don't understand it at all. Some people think if I'll get a credit card, I'm good to go. No, there's certain things you need to do with that credit card to make your credit score better or to make your credit worthiness good. In case if you want to go buy a house, get a car, if you want to just get something on like a firm, whatever the case may be, or an apartment or a job, whatever. I want to explain credit. I want to explain credit in a way where people will be like, okay, I understand this. I heard this over here, but this don't make sense with this. And then also I'm gonna call out some like crazy stuff that I be seeing on Instagram, TikTok about credit. I'm like, no, some of this stuff is not real. Like it don't happen. It don't happen. So this is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing the switch of like gaming plus educational videos. So this is the first series this is the first video of the series that I'm going to have. So so the first one we're going to talk about is what credit actually means. Like, what is credit? Of course, credit is something that we hear about all the time, but most people can't explain exactly what it is. Like, we hear credit, people say, yeah, go get your credit right, or check your credit score, or do you have good credit for some? You don't know. If you don't understand it, you can't really take advantage of it. So like, there's things you can do with your credit to make you more financially free and to make you more financially educated on what to do and what not to do. So of course I'm gonna highlight the credit touches almost every part of forget that. This is my own little script, but I'm gonna like talk about things that people don't break down and don't like explain like why. So so like I said before, credit is basically something is something that your financial person, not financial person, like if you go to a bank or whatever, they are actually trying to see your trust score. It's basically a trust score. You know, ways for lenders, landlords, even employees that measure your credit to see if, for one, with an employee, they want to see if you're having any money issues, because if they're gonna hire you, they want to see if you're gonna steal their money or not, or they want to see if how well are you with your finances. So if I hire you as a cashier, you're not gonna steal from me. Lenders, how good are you paying your debts to other people before I give you my money to go do whatever you want to do? Apartments, how good are you at paying your rent on time? You might be late a couple times, but how good are you at paying your rent and not getting evicted? That's what a credit is. It's scoring you based off what you are doing with what you have. It's a score. And of course, it's if you got bad behaviors, past behaviors, like growing up like me, I'm telling you now, like my credit score is like, my Equifax is like in the 600, like 662. And that's one thing I'm gonna be transparent on this YouTube channel. So you can see that, because some people will show you stuff that it's not really their stuff. Excuse me. I'm going to show you my stuff or let you know what's going on with mine so you can see how my stuff progresses, how it decreases or whatever. So I want to be transparent. That's another thing I don't see is transparency when people talk about financial stuff. So I want to be as transparent as possible. So back to what I was saying, that growing up, I was not taught well about credit. Like, I can give you an example. My first credit card, I remember I was 18 years old. First credit card, my credit limit was $1,200. I was like, boy, $1,200. I got the credit card around, because it came in the mail, I got it around like 10-ish, because I was off at it, 10-ish. I was maxed out by 12. Maxed the credit card out by 12 o'clock p.m. in the same day. Never forget it. I bought a PS4, the one I still have today. The PS4, I bought a surround system, and I bought a TV. I don't know why I don't, but nobody taught me about credit and how credit is supposed to be used. So I just thought it was free money and I just blew it. But yeah, so I want to be transparent. My credit score right now is not the best, but I'm doing this to better help myself to get me in a place where I'm trying to go, and also better help you guys too. So my credit score, I'm not gonna lie, my credit score, I'm not ashamed of it either. My Equifax is like 662. My TransUnion just went down because they one of my credit cards reported something that was not accurate, so it went down. So it's like 587, and then my Experian is at 590 the last time I checked. And of course, I'm gonna go pull these stats up and put them on here so you can see that I'm not lying. But I want you to see where I started, and then the things that I'm doing and implementing and telling you to do. You will see how I progress and how, my score jumps up. So let's go back. Good credit is easier approval, lower interest rates, and you have more negotiating power. So when I say easier approval, it's like if you got at least a 680, like, let's be real, you have to have at least a 680 to get approved for certain things. Like 680 is like the minimum. Anything below 680, you can get approved, but you're gonna have high interest rates. But we can get to that point in a minute. But yeah, so with a good credit score, you can get easy approval, you can get low interest rates, and you have more negotiating power, meaning you can have room to negotiate. But like, no, I don't want to do that because I got. So you can talk to see what you really want. Bad credit is the opposite. Is the opposite of that, of course. High interest rates, bigger deposits, and outright denials. If you got a 5 or below, I'm gonna let you know now. Stop trying to apply for stuff. Just stop. Just stop, because what you are doing is you are trying to apply for stuff so much that the creditors see you applying, and they are thinking this person don't pay these debts, and they still want more stuff. First of all, that's gonna bring your credit score down some more, because every time you apply, it's a hard inquiry, and a hard inquiry brings it down some. And then as you keep getting denied, your inquiries start to build up, so it still looks worse on your credit report when you try to go apply for something big like a house or a car, or if you want to get an apartment, you got to get a bigger deposit. Like, you got to pay first month's rent versus the low security deposit, like $200, depending on what apartment you at. Sorry, I'm moving. Just like I'm moving. This right here, this noise is just too much for me. But I'm gonna drown it out. But so good credit easy approval, low interest rates, and more negotiating power. Bad credit is higher rates, bigger deposits, and outright denials. So we are trying to get on the good credit side. So stress that good credit equals less cost over time. I wrote that. And then bad credit equals more cost over time. Basically, that's all what it is. And now, before we talk about building a physical credit, we got to understand what it actually is and why. What is credit, right? So credit is basically and these are my notes. Credit is basically a foundation that helps you make smarter decisions and avoid common traps like high interest debt and unnecessary credit pulls. So when we say higher or high interest debts and unnecessary credit pulls, is meaning, first of all, if you got good credit, if you have good credit, the lower the interest rates will be, meaning you will pay less. So like when I first started being on my credit repair journey, whatever, right? I'm still on it, but when I was starting, I had to get some credit cards because that's one way to help build your credit, to get credit cards. So I got one and the interest was like 35%. Bro, that's a lot. Excuse me. That's a lot for a credit card. So if you do the math, I'm bad at math, but if you do the math, 35% on the charge, that's heavy. Versus if I had good credit, the interest rate probably been like 10 to 12, depending on the interest rates, like the market, whatever, right? Luckily, one just went down to 18%, which is, thank God. And then unnecessary credit pulls. One rule of thumb that I've heard a lot that people say is, if you can't buy it in cash, don't buy it at all. If you can't buy it in cash, or if you can't buy it in cash, don't buy it at all. But if you can't buy that 2 times or more, don't mess with it. Meaning, if one thing costs $50 and you don't have $50 in cash or like liquid, meaning you can get it out anytime without going through your personal savings, your personal bills, none of that stuff. Like if you got $50 just to have, you can afford it. If you don't have $50, that's not tied into what your monthly expenses are, you can't afford it, so don't get it. Now the other saying is, if you can pay that 2 times over, you can afford it. Because if this costs $50, a thing costs $50, and you have 100 cash that's not tied into your personal expenses, you can afford it. So keep that rule of thumb always in the back of your head. I know, like I said, on my credit journey, I'm still on it. I don't spend that much. If I don't need it, I don't get it. And if I want it, I save for it. That's pretty much the basics of credit. Spend less and save and invest more. That's all I can say. Stop spending. Like if you can just stop your spending on certain things, I guarantee you, if any of y'all go through your bank statements for the past 2 months, the past month, and see how many times you ate out, how many times, now go through it and look at the things that you did not spend that you needed. So like light bill, phone bill, like all of those, forget all of those. I'm talking about like food, clothes that you didn't need, random chewing gum out, just random gum out the day, just something random. Go back and see how much money you spent, and that'll let you know if you overspending or you just crazy out here. So that's the basics of like the credit that I wanted to just talk about, and like it's simple. I forgot one thing too, the credit ratings, which I think that's on my next video. Everybody know the scores. If you are they say 600 and above is good. No. I'm here to tell you, no, it's not. No, it's not 600 and above. It's 680 is the minimum. You at 670, congratulations, but no, it's 680. and above. Anything below 680, stop spending, stop applying for new credit stuff, pay all your debts. What else? Yeah. This first video is just about the basics of it. I don't go too deep because my other videos are gonna be a little bit more deeper. But if you don't understand credit, trust me, it's okay. It is okay if you don't understand, because we are all in this together. We are all in this together. So just continue doing what you're doing. And if you don't know the right way to get credit, or like you don't know where to go to apply for stuff, or you need help applying for certain cards, because once we get deeper in this credit talk, people shop for credit cards because certain credit cards do certain things: cashback, rewards, miles, well, whatever the case, whatever. Credit is deep. It's deep. So it's okay if you don't understand. I'm here with you. Like I said, I'm on my journey too. And then just, if you have any questions, please comment. I'm going to create a Discord so we can talk it up, chat it up. If you need some help doing some other stuff with the credit, or just you just curious about other stuff about business, or you just curious about financial stuff, I'm here to help. And please always consult with a financial advisor. My show is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I wanted to take the test. I haven't paid for it yet, but I'm not one yet. So I'm not one at all. I don't plan on taking the test. So please, if you like this video, if you think it was educational, and of course, if this is stuff that you already know, that's fine. Just like it anyway. But if this is the stuff that you already know, it's okay. Somebody probably don't know about this stuff. Somebody probably don't know what credit is, how credit works, what is credit. Somebody just probably don't know. So this is the first of it. Of course, the more videos I have, the more deep I'm gonna get to. It's gonna be like a going downhill type. We started talking and going down, as in going deeper into the credit talks and the credit like things. So that was a lot. I hope you enjoyed this first video. Of course, I'm gonna start doing more stuff on my TikTok and everything. And the next video, I will be talking about, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. I will be talking about credit score ranges and what they signal. So that's gonna be a little bit more deeper. I appreciate you guys. Please, 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 if you liked the video, if you found anything in this video that you will want to share with somebody, please comment. Please like, share, and comment, or like, comment, and share, whatever order. I'm trying to do this thing, y'all, because like this is one thing that I see that a lot of shows that I follow don't really talk about. A lot of them talk about investing for sure. Well, we're gonna get into that down the road, but I don't see nobody taking their time and like actually going through certain steps and processes to help people out with the small things. And of course, you see all these people on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and say, follow my page for credit advice or credit, and then they try to sell you stuff. Bro, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to help. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm not trying to sell nothing. So I'm trying to give out free game that I wish this was taught to me at a certain age. I will probably be in a better position where I'm at now. Now, I'm not saying I'm in a bad position, because I'm in a good position. I'm just saying I will be, up there somewhere. So please, if you like this video again, please just like, and then I will see y'all on the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.